Hello, everyone, and warmly welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a clear, transparent look at the Panama-Buena Vista Union School District's progress and laying out our main priorities for the upcoming school year. We've got a lot of important ground to cover, so let's just dive right in. What we're sharing today is a really vital update on the Local Control and Accountability Plan. You'll hear us call it the LCAP, specifically for the 2026-2027 school year. Our ultimate goal here is complete transparency. We want to show you exactly how the district's strategies are perfectly aligned with your priorities as our community partners. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is the LCAP? Simply put, it's the district's roadmap. It carefully outlines how our resources are going to support student learning, well-being, and overall success. And crucially, this roadmap isn't just created in a vacuum. It is deeply guided by the input we get from families, from staff, and of course, from the students themselves. To ensure we're measuring the quality of our educational programs effectively, this plan is structured around the state's 8 priority areas. These priorities basically reflect the reality that student success depends on a whole lot of moving parts. It helps us ensure a really balanced focus across academics, student engagement, and the overall learning environment. So how do we actually make these student-centered decisions? Well, the district relies on a few core components. Naturally, this includes hard data, like student performance metrics. But equally important to those numbers are the community surveys and our overarching strategic plan, which really work together to build a strong foundation for student success. And speaking of community surveys, over the past 3 years, we've seen just incredible growth in community participation. We're talking about an 86% increase in home surveys and a 67% increase in staff surveys. That is a massive leap. Having this kind of diverse, robust feedback directly strengthens our entire planning process. Looking at the overview of those surveys, our trust index is very strong. Time and time again, our caring teachers are consistently highlighted as a major strength of the district. But at the same time, we're hearing your feedback on areas where we need to step up, like restroom cleanliness and creating more accessible opportunities for family participation. We hear you, and we value that honesty. All right, let's get into the specifics with LCAP Goal 1, Conditions of Learning. The core focus here is ensuring all students have access to equitable conditions of learning. We do this by providing and investing in highly qualified staff, well-maintained facilities, and robust, standards-aligned instructional materials. Your feedback was very positive regarding classroom materials, while experiences with technology access were a bit more mixed. To address Goal 1, the district is continuing its heavy investment in learning foundations. What that looks like in practice is maintaining fully credentialed teachers, keeping academic coaches at all of our sites, ensuring essential library access, and providing supplemental materials specifically for teachers of students with disabilities. Now, based directly on your feedback, we have some proposed revisions for 2026-2027. These include the full implementation of the new math curriculum and really strengthening our science instruction. We are also making it a priority to upgrade our facilities, specifically tackling those concerns you raised about restrooms and outdated fixtures. Moving right along to LCAP Goal 2, Student Achievement. This goal is dedicated to providing every single student an educational program with rigorous, standards-aligned instruction. This means fidelity to district programs and robust learning experiences both inside and outside the classroom so that all students show real progress toward meeting or exceeding state standards. The feedback we received for Goal 2 shows that a strong majority agree that daytime learning is of high quality. While it's overwhelmingly positive, we definitely acknowledge the small percentage of disagreement. We are fully committed to understanding those specific experiences because our goal is to support absolutely every student, no exceptions. Our continued supports for student achievement are expansive. They range from our teacher leadership teams in transitional kindergarten all the way to enriching programs like visual and performing arts, AVID, career technical education, and of course, beloved extracurriculars like Camp Keep. To push Goal 2 even further, our proposed revisions include expanding foundational literacy training for targeted small group instruction. We also plan on utilizing literacy diagnostic tools in early grades and providing GATE certification options for teachers to better support our advanced learners. Next up is LCAP Goal 3, which focuses on school climate. We prioritize a whole child, whole community approach to provide healthy, safe, and inclusive learning environments. The feedback here indicates requests for greater consistency across different school sites, reduced barriers for family access, and a need for more visible student support systems. Our continued supports for school climate remain very comprehensive. We are maintaining our intense focus on positive relationships through staff leadership, ongoing professional development, and varied extracurricular opportunities that actively keep students engaged and connected to their school community. The proposed revisions for Goal 3 are highly targeted based on what you've told us. They include adding student resource officers and tailored safety equipment. We're also expanding our support tiers by adding program specialists and assistant principals to prioritize and support our vulnerable, foster, and unhoused youth. Our final primary goal is LCAP Goal 4, English Language Learners. The district is deeply dedicated to accelerating learning outcomes for our multilingual students. Our explicit aim here, as measured by local and state assessments, is to increase the district reclassification rate by the year 2026. Feedback from our partners highlighted a clear need for stronger language supports. In response, our continued actions include robust data monitoring systems to accurately track student progress, along with vital professional learning. This ensures we are equipping our staff with the best possible tools to help our newcomer students thrive. The 2026-2027 LCAP includes equity multiplier funding. State funding allocates extra funds directly to eligible school sites based on specific non-stability rates and socioeconomic data. This year, Van Horn Elementary qualifies for equity multiplier dollars. Eligibility criteria for this funding are determined by state metrics. A school qualifies if it has student mobility greater than 25%, a socioeconomically disadvantaged population greater than 70%, and is based on specific subgroup student performance. Measurable target goals for Van Horn Elementary under this funding include showing growth in reading and math for identified subgroups, decreasing chronic absenteeism by 4%, and decreasing the suspension rate by 2% on the state dashboard. To meet these goals at Van Horn, proposed actions include adding an intervention teacher for small group instruction, adding a general education teacher, providing targeted professional development, and implementing weekly attendance monitoring. Stepping back to our district-wide plan, I want to remind you that your voice is absolutely essential. We warmly invite all of our educational partners to review the draft LCAP and provide your input via email, mail, or by dropping it off. Your insights genuinely help us strengthen this plan and better serve our community. Thank you so much for taking the time to walk through this explainer with me today. The continuous, open collaboration of this community is exactly what makes our district strong. So I'll leave you with this thought. How can you participate to ensure every single student succeeds this year? We look forward to growing our future together.